Namaste. This is Mahesh here. Today we will be talking about Chatraka. It is mushrooms. So as always, I wanted to give a disclaimer. So all this information is from the Ayurveda text, and the nutrition information is from the research. And about Ayurveda, the Ayurveda is developed into 8 branches in 1000 to 700 BCE. So it has been proven for thousands of years, even still being a proven a science. And about the lineage of Ayurveda is it is coming from Brahma, then to Daksha Prajapati, then Ashwini Kumaras, who are celestial physicians, and then to Indra, and then to other acharyas. So most of the information here are from Ashtanga Hridaya and some from Charaka. There are some minute information which I have not provided here because I don't think it is required for common people. But whatever is required, I have provided. I have tried to provide, at least try to provide. Sorry, most summary basically. Summary I try to provide. So Chatraka mushroom. So there are some references. There are Savisha Chatraka and Nirvisha Chatraka. So there are some poisonous mushrooms. So what I would say is make sure that you are buying from a right source. I've mentioned edible here. So edible, heirloom, naturally grown, you buy. And then about the qualities according to Ayurveda is it is sweet in nature. And then it is Vrisha, is aphrodisiac, meaning it will give some strength. And Balya, it is also gives strength and immunity. It is Ruksha, it is dry in nature. And it is Hima, cool. And Guru, it's heavy to digest. It's Durjara, means heavy and hard to digest. So this is most one of the very bad quality of the mushroom. So I will tell like who should like most of the people should avoid it. Okay, so it might cause diarrhea and it might cause diarrhea because it's Vedana, and it is Tridoshala, means can increase all three doshas. So this is one of the very bad quality of mushroom. So there are some other varieties mentioned in books that the dwarf variety it is Vipaka is katu. The usual Vipaka is sweet, so Vipaka is katu. Black mushroom is sweet taste and Vipaka also sweet. White mushroom is very hard to digest, and red mushroom can increase all three doshas in small extent. Okay, and then who should consume? I would say that because it is heavy to digest and increases all three doshas, everybody should consume in very moderation because of its nutritional value and especially the vitamin D content. So I will talk about vitamin D a little bit later. Who should not consume? Anybody suffering from any illness, I would say you avoid it. So this is my personal opinion based on the qualities and other information which I've read about the Chatraka or mushroom. And then with this information, I will go to the next slide with this is the nutritional value. So I am including this, as I said before, so that the people will know that the nutrition is not only coming from the supplements. The nutrition will come from the food that you eat on daily basis. So general nutrition for per 100 gram raw. So it has dietary fiber, which acts as a prebiotic, and protein 2 to 3 grams. The dried mushroom has significant protein, but the raw has only 2 to 3 gram of protein. Mineral, it's a good source of mineral. It has potassium, selenium, copper, phosphorus, zinc, magnesium, and iron. And it has B vitamins. So it's B2, B3, B5, B9, B1, B6. And vitamin D, as I told earlier, so the mushrooms which are exposed to ultraviolet artificial light, they put after growing the mushroom or while growing the mushroom, it will have some precursor of vitamin D, and if it is exposed to real sunlight, it will have good amount of vitamin D. The commercially grown, usually they will be exposed to ultraviolet light. So there are three types the people will grow. So people usually grow mushrooms in dark. So it doesn't need dark, very dark, totally dark. It doesn't need any light. So mushroom doesn't need any light. So if it is grown in dark, you will not have any vitamin D. So there are mushrooms which are treated with ultraviolet artificial lights. So if they are treated with grown or treated with ultraviolet light, then you have a precursor of vitamin D, which will help your body for vitamin D. If it is grown with exposed to the sunlight, then it will have good amount of vitamin D. So this is the information. So you need to know like how the farmer has grown it. So it is only in the dark, then you lose the nutrition of, there is no use. So if they have grown with only ultraviolet, you will have a precursor of vitamin D. If they have grown with sunlight, then you will have good amount of vitamin D. Okay, and it has some amount of vitamin C, and it also has some amount of antioxidants like ergothioneine and glutathione, and it has polysaccharides, especially beta glucans, and umami compounds like glutamates. So this is the nutrition profile for mushrooms. So make sure you have the edible one. Don't unless you know what you're doing, don't go for the wild mushrooms, like harvesting the wild mushrooms and having it, because there could be some poisonous mushrooms. And so about the content creator, that is me. So our aim is to guide people towards healthy body, mind, and good karma. So for that, we first started with the farm. So we have a farm, positive farm, 100 kilometers from Bangalore. We are trying to create some WhatsApp group for the people who are interested in the produce. What we are doing. We currently have for Herbal and BTM layout. So if anybody wants to join for that group and you are interested to take some produce, whatever we produce, we are producing very less. So if you want to be notified of whenever we harvest, you can please message me. And for the mind, so I am trained and certified who can work on a person's subconscious mind and past karma. So it's called transpersonal hypnotherapy. So we access the subconscious mind and see what are the mind blocks that you have, and then treat it. Heal it. Sorry, not treat. Heal it if possible. And then inner child healing, like you have some trauma or some abuse while in child or in the womb, while you are in the womb. We also try to access that past memory and try to heal it accordingly. With that information, and then I am also a reader and because you are looking at Ayurveda, so I am reader and learner of Ayurveda, reader and learner of Bhagavad Gita for mind and good karma, and some other spiritual aspects also I read and learn, and I am forever student. So I took these few minutes to just explain about myself. Thank you, and thank you, Jai Dhanvantri, and have a nice day.